question was very simple. Can you share some tips for people to be consistent in their ibadah? What I mean by that is, some days I'm waking up for tahajjud, going to the masjid for fajr, praying, saying duha, and next day I'm barely getting up in time and rushing to say fajr at my home. So how can we be more consistent?
Nah. Barakallahu feek, Ali, and I think this question concerns all of us, beginning with myself, not only Ali from Pakistan. The greatest advice in this regard is, number one, listen to what the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, which is narrated by Aisha radiallahu anha. When the Messenger of Allah was asked about what is the best deed, he said, أَدْوَمُهُ وَإِنْ قَلَّ, the one which is consistent even if it is a little. اكْلُفُوا مِنَ الْأَعْمَالِ مَا تُطِيقُونَ. So when you start an act of worship, begin with something that you can afford, even if it is little, and do it on regular basis. Then gradually you can add to it. But if the person hears a khutbah or reads a hadith about the virtues of, let's say, Qiyamul Layl, so the first night he prays for a couple hours, I can assure you the next night he's not going to wake up even for Fajr, because he took it hard upon himself. اُكْلُفُوا مِنَ الْأَعْمَالِ مَا تُطِيقُونَ. Do of the good deeds and the acts of worship, the voluntary acts of worship, whatever you can afford. And the best of deeds are those which are consistent even if they are little. It's not about the quantity. Secondly, obviously, ad-du'a. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam most frequently recited dua was, Ya muqallib al-qulub, thabbit qalbi ala dini. Oh Allah, the one who changes the hearts, keep my heart firm on your religion. Thirdly, what we need to take care of most, and we do not miss with it, is the fard. So if you stand up for a whole night in tahajjud and you miss the fajr prayer, it's worthless. So make certain you pray fajr on time. And since you're in Pakistan, there are a lot of masajid around, pray in the masjid, in congregation. That is a priority. Then you can add to it the nawafil, of course.